Ladies and gentlemen, you join us in Goa with the new Royal Enfield Goan Classic 350. Yes, this is based on the Classic 350. There are not many changes, but there are a few crucial ones, and we walk you through it. Many of you have asked what was the need to make a Goan Classic 350. Well, perhaps Royal Enfield saw customers buying the Classic and modifying them to their own needs, making bobbers, scramblers and whatnot. And they must have thought, why don't we do it at the factory and then give it to the customers? And this is the result of that thought. This motorcycle is offered in so many vivid colors and paint schemes that the Goan Classic 350 easily has the most colorful options in the motorcycle market in India right now. Furthermore, they have also gone one more step ahead by offering white wall tires, or rather modern version of white wall tires for this motorcycle. Royal Enfield's J platform is among its most successful platforms in recent times, so it needs no change at all. To that effect, this motorcycle has the same engine, same state of power, which is 20 horsepower, 27 Newton meters of torque, 5-speed transmission, the exact same frame, and largely similar suspension componentry. But Royal Enfield claim that they have been tweaked for this motorcycle's character. It may not seem obvious at first, but the Goan Classic has different wheels when compared to the Classic 350. The front is the same 19-inch unit, but at the rear we have a much smaller 16-inch wheel. Yet, the ground clearance remains the same because Royal Enfield have increased the height of the sidewall of the tire. So the effective radius of the 16-inch wheel and the 18-inch wheel are largely similar. The performance of the Goan Classic is almost identical to the Classic 350 because the engine is in the same state of tune, the gearbox has the same ratios, and even the final drive gearing is the same. This motorcycle also has the 42 teeth sprocket at the rear. Although it has a smaller 16-inch wheel, the effective radius of the wheel is largely similar to the 18-inch unit on the Classic. So whatever performance you have felt in the Classic 350 can be had in this motorcycle as well. The ride quality of the Goan Classic is admirable. We have been through multiple layers of Goa's roads today. We have been on the highway, on narrow roads, on broken roads as well. And I would say that this suspension setup is easily one level above the Classic in terms of comfort. It could also boil down to this tire having more sidewall. But whatever it may be, in terms of comfort, I would rate the Goan Classic one level higher than the regular Classic. The braking equipment is the same, and with regards to how quickly this motorcycle turns into a corner and exits and all, it is largely similar to the Classic. The only difference is that the feeling at the front may be a little bit lesser on this motorcycle, but that is very marginal and takes nothing away from what this motorcycle is capable of. In fact, it is so comfortable that I feel next year at Motorverse we may see more of the Goan Classic than the regular Classic. Regardless of whatever changes it may have, the biggest takeaway for me from the Goan Classic has to be these wheels. For the first time in a Classic, Royal Enfield have provided wheels that can run tubeless tires without tubes because the spokes are now on the outside. Not only that, this is easily my favorite bit of the motorcycle. The air valve is now at a right angle perpendicular degree to the outside, which makes filling air and checking air pressure so much more easier. And this is the cap of the air valve, and look at it, it's extremely high quality stuff. We have reached the end of the video, and there may be some among you who still feel that the Goan Classic was something that nobody needed because you could just buy a Classic and slap on all these extra parts. But I have 2 points to make to that effect. The first one is that everything and anything that you see on this motorcycle is extremely high quality, down to the cap of the air valve. Can you get similar quality for similar pricing in your aftermarket store? If you can, do let us know in the comments. The second thing is price. The current Classic range starts at rupees 2.30 lakh ex showroom. And if this motorcycle is going to start at anywhere under 2.5 lakh rupees, we think it is well worth your money because in addition to getting high quality parts, you're also getting a warranty with it. And as far as I am concerned, peace of mind is priceless. There it is, that is all you need to know about the new Goan Classic 350. Now what do you think about Royal Enfield's attempt to give the customer what they want? Tell us in the comments. This is Joshua Verghese signing off for Bike India.